Hi people, I'm here with Veil of Mist from Reims, France. Very nice concert at Fils d'Odin. Can you give some feedback of the concert yourself?
Okay, good evening, everyone. Well, thank you for your appreciation. Well, I think it went smooth. It was a good sound. On stage, it was quite enjoyable. It was a bit different tonight because of the situation. Our drummer was badly injured doing box. So he was not able to make it with us tonight.
Well, we got a huge pleasure. Hi, guys. And some technical problems, obviously, but in the end, we had a lot of fun, and it was very cool. Thank you.
So suppose not everybody knows you that well. Can you give some short biography of the band? And while you're talking, maybe also direct influences of the band, also indirect influences. So indirect influences can be both lyrically as musically. Maybe all of you can answer it.
Well, the good thing is that we both created the band in 2004, yes. And so Jean-Baptiste is gonna tell us a little bit more of it. But that's a good thing. We were at the very beginning of the story, so Jean-Baptiste, you wanna tell more?
Well, basically, I would say that from 2004 to 2013, we lived the life of underground bands, so low-profile gigs, rehearsals, not so many releases. And from 2013, when Amandine, our current singer, joined the band, we started having more, well, I would say, more dance activity. Yeah, it started being more interesting from 2013. We released the album in 2016 and the EP last year. So yes, and about the influences, direct influences, well, it's personal, but musically, when it comes to me, I would say bands like Lacuna Coil, Septic Flesh, Gehenna from Norway, stuff like that. It's metal. Most of the time, I would say extreme metal, even though our music is not so extreme in itself. But it's different for each member of the band. And indirect influences, I don't know. For instance, when composing the music, it can be a soundtrack from a movie sometimes, or even when watching TV, you can hear some melodies, or I don't know. I would not say other forms of art like sculpture or painting or books. It would be a bit pretentious, but yeah, music from all sources.
Yes, to me, I also like soundtracks, and as a soundtrack, I really like Eyes Wide Shut soundtrack. And about bands, I would say different things like the Beatles, like Pink Floyd, or some metal too, and heavy metal from the 80s to music more modern. Well, that's my influences, but mostly I would say Dream Theater. That's it. Thank you.
So now a question I also maybe always ask is like explain the band name Veil of Mists. Who chose the band name? Why you chose it? Is there a special reason behind the band name?
Well, I would not say that there is a special reason. It was more about getting the right atmosphere, an image that would make people understand what the band is all about. So it's been a long time since we chose it, but basically, Vervaeke thought the image of mist was an interesting image regarding the musical genre we wanted to play. So we just brainstormed a bit about mist, and yeah, we went for Veil of Mist.
Now the most difficult and the longest question I always ask to everybody. Suppose you're on a desert island, you don't have internet, no fucking smartphones, no television, no radio, you can only listen to 3 albums. So either 3 albums on vinyl or 3 CDs. Which 3 albums each one of you would take with you on a desert island?
That's a very tough question. Well, I would take more than 3 albums, but I think I would say Motley Crue, Shout at the Devil, which I really, really love, badasses. And also, well, maybe Pink Floyd, The Wall, and why not Thriller from Michael Jackson. But I would take so many more, it's hard. You, Jean-Baptiste?
I think it's easier for me because I already live without a smartphone, so I am already on that desert island. No, well, number one, I would pick GNS Edimiron Black. Perfect. GNS Edimiron Black. Number two, I would go for The Gatherings Nighttime Birds. And number three, let's say Mystic Places of Dawn by Septic Flesh. So that would be my choice today, but most probably it will be different tomorrow.
Anything more you want to add? So you have the split EP. Can you give some impressions how you made it, how you created it, how you got contacts with maybe the other band where you're doing the split with, and also the record label?
Sure. So the split EP we released last year was made with Ancestral Legacy from Norway. They are old friends, especially their mastermind, Eddie. So it has been in the works for a while. We played with that band in 2010, so the project started to take shape, take form in the recent years, and yes, we recorded it over 2 years, I would say, and we released it last year. There are 2 songs that are collaborations on the EP. And the other tracks are unreleased material for the most part. A re-recording of an old song as well. That was on our very first demo. Yeah, that's how it went. So if you want to add anything about the process of the EP.
I don't know if you talked about Michel. No. So I'm very proud and very happy to say that on the last EP, on one of our songs, played Michel Darkness from the band End of Green from Germany, and that's a band we all really loved, and it was a real pride and real pleasure to have him singing on our EP. Right. That's great.
They are not so famous in France, but check them out, End of Green. A very good band.
That's it. Thank you.
I thank you very much for the interview. Have a great concerts further on. See you guys. Give some horns to the people.
Okay. Thank you very much. See you.
Thank you. See you.